Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Marketing Matters. I'm Sarah Touchstone, Landmark Title's social media marketing strategist and educator, wanting to welcome you all once again, of course, to another great edition of Marketing Matters. I do have the pleasure of bringing Marketing Matters to you live every single Wednesday at 10 a.m. Arizona time. And today we're going to be talking about title capture. Title capture is some incredible software that is offered by Landmark Title for your use. It has net sheets, it has title estimates, fees, it has calculators, it has so much, and it's all available for you as realtors working with a Landmark Title. And it can be found right on our website. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to screen share, and we will go over some of the good stuff today. All right, guys. So I'm going to take you through the steps of signing up. This is going to be pretty rudimentary, pretty basic today. Can everybody see the main page for a Landmark Title Assurance Agency? If you guys can see it, can you let me know in the chat? I just always like to double check. Just because I can see it doesn't mean that everybody can see it. So it should be our main Landmark Title Assurance Agency page. If anybody, okay, perfect. Thanks, Beth. I was almost about ready to call Beth out. I saw her on there. I was like, Beth will answer me. All right. So right here from our main page, you can get here by typing in ltaag.com. And you'll see all the services that we offer, which is a plethora of things available. But today, we are just focusing on title capture. And I'm going to show you guys how easy it is. So all you have to do is just click on this right there button, front and center, request quote. And it's going to go ahead and it's going to take you right to this page. This is the basic title capture page. From here, you don't need to even sign up for anything. You can utilize everything right here on this, well, not everything. You can utilize title quotes, as you see right here, and then loan estimate quotes. So you can go ahead and you can type in your information right here. Super easy. I'm going to show you guys. And it will calculate for you right here. So let's go ahead, and then I'll take you into the actual software of title capture. So let's just do a random, quote, just so you guys can see how this works on here. I always use my address in case anybody ever wants to come visit me. And then, so you'll put in your property location, unit number, if it's applicable. You'll go ahead and you'll put in your branch, whichever one that you want to do. Purchasing with financing, you have the option for refinancing, because remember, this is your loan one. Sales price, we'll just say, and we'll say $450,000 for our loan amount. And then you have some other different options too. You have additional transaction details. It's going to default right to, what we do here in Arizona. If you happen to want to change it to buyer, seller, 50-50, you have that option as well. It's pretty thorough. And then you even have the option for endorsements. So the more you know about your property, the more you can dial it in. And then you're just simply going to hit calculate. And boom. This is incredibly accurate as well. If you have happened to use the net sheets from Property Force, it was pretty close. This is much better. Title capture is much better. So just pretty simple, right? You can see all the different estimates and everything. And of course, remember, this is just an estimate. It says it right there, loan quote estimate. So to get the final numbers, obviously you have to go through the process with your escrow officer, but this really does give you an incredible option to get really, really close. So those are the two things that you can do right here on the website, title quotes and loan estimate quotes. Now, let's take you into the actual software of title capture. To do that, you're gonna go ahead and sign up. It's free. We cover it all for you at Landmark Title. So you're gonna click on this button right up here, sign up for free. I am actually already signed up. Imagine that, I work for Landmark. So I'm gonna show you right here in the process of what it's going to look like. Now, when you do sign up, a couple of things to mention. You're going to need to put in the branch that you work with, your title, and your role. Just a couple of things. Of course, if you work with multiple branches, awesome. Just pick the one that you do the most business with, or ask your business development manager what you should put in there. So once you're signed up, you're going to come to the home page. Beth, can you give me a thumbs up if you guys can see the title capture homepage? We went from Landmark Titles website now over to title capture. Or if anybody, yes, thank you guys. Perfect. All right. Thanks, guys. All right. This is everything, the whole kit and caboodle of title capture right here on the main page. Of course, you've got your seller net sheet and your title quote. You can also reach out directly to Landmark Title from here as well. You can also manage all of your clients. So yes, this is another tool in your toolbox, guys. This is one is really good. And I'm going to show you how many different features you have available on here. All right. So under new estimates, you can see you've got the option for title quote. You've got the option for loan estimate quote. You've got the closing disclosure quote. So these first top two, the title and the loan, that's available on the main page, but look how much else you have available. For sellers, for buyers, you've got your seller net sheet, your net to sell, your seller's multiple offers, buyer estimates, monthly affordable, rent versus buying, right? These are great options to be able to plug these numbers in and be able to talk with your clients about the actual numbers instead of just saying, well, it's better to buy versus rent. You can actually plug in the numbers and you can show them how much better this is. And then we also have Alta statement sheets and pre-HUD. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to click on each of these and I want to show you what they all look like so that you have an idea of what kind of information you'll have to bring to the table to get these to work. And then we'll do a couple of demos. So we did check out the loan estimate. Let's go ahead and click on the title quote. So as you can see, once again, the property, the branch, the transaction type, sales price, loan amount, and then if you need to manually adjust, you'll have that option as well. So that is right there. And then let's go, oops. Let's go ahead and look at, we already saw the loan estimate quote. Let's go ahead and just click on the closing disclosure quote. Once again, very similar. And then this is the one I know you guys are all excited, the seller's net sheet. So we'll go ahead, we'll run a demo of this one right now so that you can all kind of see what that would look like and how accurate this really can be. So once again, right, already in there, choose branch. We'll just say Kierland, purchase with financing. Now you do have the option for cash with this one as well. And then we'll say sales price. Oh, let's say I'm selling it. Let's sell my house for 600,000. And then closing date, we'll just leave that, but you can also select whatever you think the closing date might be. Like if somebody asks for a 10-day closing or a 30-day closing, you can put it in there. It's automatically going to default to a 30-day closing. So if you don't have any idea, that's fine. Then, of course, additional transaction details, such as who pays for the title insurance, choosing your underwriter as well. Now, these are both going to default, of course. But if you want to specifically choose one of your underwriters, you actually have the ability to do that with Landmark Title. We work with the big underwriting companies, so you do have the option. Of course, we would love for you to use First National Title Insurance Company. They are our parent company, they're our sister company. So if you keep that on there, we appreciate that. But of course, we have lots of options. So if you need to change it up, it's going to default to FNTI for you. And then you're going to have a little bit more information that you're going to have to put into the seller net sheet. If you need to manually adjust, you can adjust here. Loan payoffs. Don't forget to put this one in here. So let's say, okay, we had 450,000 that we had a loan for. If you have a first loan, second loan, make sure you get that information from your clients. Real estate broker commissions. You have the option for a percent or the money. So I know things are changing all the time, but we're going to go with 3%, because if I was selling my house, of course, I would offer 3% to both of the realtors on the transaction. So, and then you also have transaction fee. So if you know what the transaction fee is going to be, you can go ahead and you can put that down in here. And then homeowners association. Once again, make sure that you get this information. There are a lot of homeowners associations here in Arizona. So odds are good that you will probably need this. Some of them, some of your properties won't need it. So let's just go ahead, put some arbitrary numbers in here. Did the seller pay during the period? And remember, you don't need all the information because this is an estimate, but the more information you can get from your clients, the better estimate you're going to be able to put out there. Of course, property taxes, we'll just go with its example of 2,000. And then once again, has seller paid? Just make sure that you get all of that good stuff in there, and other expenses. So you even have the option to add expenses in there. Expense credits, whatever this deal is looking like. All right, quick little calculation. How much money am I gonna get? Woohoo! 108,000. And as you can see, if we scroll down, the closing fees, title and insurance, processing, we've got all of our fees right in here. This, guys, is a great tool for you to utilize with sellers right now. People have so much equity in their homes. They really want to know how much. And I know everybody has different tools that they use to give estimates, but this really is a great, when you are getting all the way into it. A lot of times realtors will only give estimates based on what the sales price is versus what their clients have out in loans. But you really do have to consider there's a lot of other fees in there. So don't overinflate your clients and say, hey, you're gonna, net 150,000 because you only had a $450,000 loan, right? Make sure that you get all of the fees, that you get all the information to your clients, because 150,000 versus 108,000, that's a pretty big difference in numbers. So I hope you guys can utilize this tool for your clients. As you can see, the commissions are in there, the property taxes are in there, the homeowners association, all in there. Very good, very neat, and very tidy. So this is great. You can then, after you get this, you can change the title of it so that you can save these into your title capture portfolio as well. You can go back and you can edit it if you get some different information. You can email this directly to your clients. You can download the PDF. You can even make this into a flyer. Let's go ahead and choose one of these flyers to make. So we're always looking for marketing materials, right? This just offers another level that we can utilize. Let's see if they'll let me open it right here. Here we go. Right here, all of that information, nice and tidy on a flyer. Very cool. So there are several different options for flyers as well. So hope that was very helpful. I think net sheets are awesome. I know this is the number one question that we got asked with our Property Force app. And it is still one of the number one questions that we get asked. How can I run good net sheets? You can right here on Title Capture. All right, I'm going to take you through the last couple of things. So not only do you have the seller net sheet, but you have sell to net. I'm just going to click on some of these and we're going to go ahead. This one is what is the goal for your net proceeds? A lot of times clients will say, I need to net X number of dollars. So this can really help you to adjust the purchasing price so that they are getting what they are looking for. You guys are already all so good, I know, at listing homes at the correct price. But once again, just another tool in your toolbox. This is just here to make your life easier. And then last, for the sellers, we have seller multiple offers. So this one is really helpful too when you need to kind of decide which offer is going to be the best offer for your clients. I didn't even know we had this one until I started digging in for this class. How cool is this though? You know, being able to actually crunch the numbers from different offers. I know the market's been a little bit slow and a little bit stagnant, but multiple offers, if you guys aren't already experiencing them, they are right around the corner. How great is this tool for you to be able to utilize? All right, moving on to buyers. This is also a wonderful thing that you can use with your buyers. This will be able to help them determine what they can afford, what they should be looking. Just because people qualify for a loan doesn't always necessarily mean that that is going to be what is best for them. So you, as their realtor, you guys can help them. You can calculate the down payment, the percentage, what types of loans they're using. Homeowners insurance, you know, that's something that when you get the loan amount, you don't really equate that into the monthly payments, right? And then commissions, homeowner association, lenders fees, all those little nooks and crannies and things that we don't think about, or we think about because we're in real estate, but our clients don't think about when it comes to purchasing. So these buyer and seller are really helpful. Monthly affordability. I've got $2,000 that I can put down every month. How can I, what type of house can I afford based on that? You have the ability to calculate out those things with your clients. Amazing, amazing tools. And then, of course, the rent versus buy. This one I think is really great because they can put in, I know I can afford, $2,000 for rent. What is that going to look like when I switch over and I buy a house? How is that going to affect me? Well, guess what? You can put all of that right in here. Awesome, right? Okay. And then last but certainly not least, your Alta statements and your pre-HUD. Okay, so if you happen to be needing and doing Altas, you can do that right in here. And then I know we've got a lot of agents that focus on HUDs. I know that we have business development managers that on a pretty consistent basis offer HUD classes too. So if that is something that you are interested in getting into, we've got sheets to help you out with that as well. All right, guys, that's about it for title capture. That's the whole kind of kit and caboodle, all the things that you can, and then you've got, well, that's all the different types of forms and sheets you can do in there. Now, of course, then you've got your estimates. Everything that you do will be saved in there. And then you've got your clients. So obviously I don't have any, but you guys will have a lot. So you can even invite your clients to see what you're doing for them right in here. This is great because instead of even having to download things, they can have direct access. Information and access to information is key in our market right now. So you can actually bring them into the system and they can see their estimates and see their activity and know how hard that you are working for them. All you have to do is just click on that invite clients button up there. You'll be able to put their address, their email address in there, and you can get them involved. And then, of course, last but certainly not least, your orders. So this is when you start putting things in, you submit them over to your escrow officers. They'll double check, they'll make sure everything is processed. You guys don't have admin tools up there. Just me. And that is, all right, that's pretty much the gist of it all. Now, if you do have any questions, title capture is really great. You can click on that little question up in the right-hand corner, and then you can ask questions right in here. There's question and answers, there's account managers, there's getting started. You can find articles with your title capture widget, can help you to implement things into your website, and of course, tech support. The last thing I want to show you is the getting started. Because if you have not used this yet, this is a great place to turn. Getting started with title capture for agents and lenders, and then signing up, what does it do, the costs, everything. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. There is a lot to it, but once you get signed up and once you get in there, it's honestly, it's really, really simple and easy to use. And it's just going to empower you and your clients even more. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go back to my presentation and we're going to wrap up today with just a few classes that we have coming up. All right, guys, we've got the Make Your Mark panel tomorrow. There's only about 10 seats left for this, maybe even less. I sent it out, I had the RSVP list, I sent it out a few minutes ago, right before today, and I think there's only about 10 left. So if you want to attend that, let me know. Of course, we've got our home tours, Moon Valley and Biltmore. Moon Valley, third Thursdays at 8:30, and Biltmore, fourth Wednesdays at 9. And then coming up at the beginning of next month, once again, it is the Arizona Real Estate Series. We've got Dwayne Trouts and Joey Russo on. We're going to be talking about fraud, right? It's a big one. All right, guys, that's it for us. I hope you guys enjoyed all the information that we were able to bring to you. And I hope that you guys will come back. We'll touch base again on title capture, and we'll touch base on the Property Force app and the walking farms coming up. So if you guys have any questions, of course, always reach out to your business development managers. They are here to help you. And then, of course, thank you to Landmark Title for allowing us to bring you Marketing Matters every single Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. Stay tuned. We got some really cool things coming up in March for you. Stick around, and we'll see you guys next time.